Ooh, Frank being creepy. Watching us leave there.
Is this a race?
Keep up.
How many times are you going to get pissed at me this week?
That depends on you, and how well you do in this phase of the test. Welcome to American Rust, my home away from hell.
Raw and rough. It suits you.
Max, do you know how awesome this is? I get my best friend back, and she's also supersized.
We don't know for how long.
Exactly why it's time to have fun.
Are you kidding? After yesterday, I'm kind of over guns, Chloe. Freaks me out that you have one.
Don't you trust me?
Yes, but not that gun.
You have more power than an army. Don't be scared of my little toy. Besides, we need it for the test. Drink?
Yuck.
You are so cute. You haven't changed a bit.
I mean, it's like 10
Let's do
a.m.
this. Can you find 5 bottles while I prep the shooting range?
Beer and guns?
Yeah, for
Nice
real.
combo.
You can handle it. Now go find us 5 bottles, pretty please.
No, Chloe. How can I resist those puppy eyes?
Every car has its own tale and history. That's my Chloe. I have to find dirty-ass bottles while you chill? Not fair.
I have to prep the range, crybaby. And I've been tripping hard about where you got this rewind power.
From God? Or the gods? So, bow.
We can make the world bow. Are you ready for that?
Oh yes. Once I figure out exactly how my power works. A god must doth know these things.
Amen.
Must doth
While you
know.
build an empire, I'm there to keep you on the path of badassness. And fun.
Spin, rinse, and repeat.
And
I'm
Chloe.
just altering time and space. Oh yeah, and history. No biggie.
You already altered history by saving my life, smartass. Let's see what else you can do.
Those shells look fresh.
And those don't look like they are from a handgun. I mean, I'm a freaking European. What do I know about guns? Look.
The Bigfoots were here.
Yeah. Plank.
I could use this board as a bridge. Doesn't look too heavy. Way heavier than I thought. Ugh.
Thank God I know where all these bottles are.
Cool. At least not everything is broken around here.
Because finding all 5 of them was a bitch
Hello,
in the
bottle
first
noodle.
playthrough.
One more to go.
Probably one of my least favorite episodes of the game. Is finding these bottles.
Although this junkyard is a dive, I see why Chloe hangs here. She's a steampunk.
Oh God, Max.
It actually feels like Chloe and I are kids again. We're hiding out and plotting our future. Despite all the chaos and bullshit, I feel so giddy hanging out with her again. So happy. Like we've both gone back in time.
Syringes.
Oh, gross. So disturbing to see old syringes on the ground. All this rusted metal makes me feel serene. Am I morbid or just goth?
Why not both?
I don't want to go that way.
But for real though, you're neither, Max. You're just an angsty teen. Alright, this is Rachel's and Chloe's little shed here, right? Oh. Rachel was good at everything, it seems. Even beat Chloe at darts regularly. LA, bitch! Chloe was here, Rachel was here.
I don't want to intrude, but I was here.
No, come on, Max. I mean, I don't... Obviously, like, Rachel had a very special place in Chloe's heart, and this was their thing, while you weren't there for 5 years. Don't intrude on that.
They would have gone all the way to Los Angeles for a rave. Looks fun.
So no, I'm not gonna write my name here.
So Rachel did go to a Vortex Club party. This flyer is dated right before she disappeared. I want to die. Jeez.
Alright.
Who wrote this?
More pizza boxes.
Oh, there you are, little bottle. Trying to play hide and seek?
La La Land this
Only 3
way.
bottles left.
Fuck you. Yes, you.
Ouch.
Warren? Hey Warren. Oh, these are new, right? Is Dr. Graham in the house? Serious science question. That was last night. I make house calls for you. What up, pup? Puts on serious science face. What do you know about relativity, wormholes, time travel? So now I'm Doctor Who or Doc Brown? For what class? I never got any cool time science homework, and I know this shit. I'll explain in detail later if you actually help me. Like time, my texts are infinite, plus I have unlimited messaging. I'll make you a list of essential books and websites and movies. I'm intrigued by your new interest in science. You know I like sci-fi, just think hard about it, Kay? Hit me up anytime if you have other questions. I'll be in my TARDIS getting my DeLorean ready. Wow. A time travel reference in a time travel reference. No worries about going ape with me. Though, I thought it would be cool to take a road trip in the new wheels. I'll just drive in circles around town. I'm sorry, Warren. Hard week. I still owe you. Yes, you do. Let me know if you change your mind. Winky face. She already said no, dude. Get a clue.
I can't see Chloe playing with makeup.
Must be Rachel's then.
Rachel songs.
No.
I wonder if Chloe would ever make me a mixtape.
Don't be jealous, Max. You could have been here if you wanted to.
They really were besties. That could have been me instead of Rachel.
Or rather, you could have at least stayed in touch. Oh.
I can't see Chloe playing
Oh,
with makeup.
that's the makeup again. All right.
That kind of hurts.
Like, why does she say that? Because she knows Rachel is gone and this'll hurt for Chloe, or because it's like, oh, they have best friendship bracelets. That could have been me. Also, hot pants. What? Live Naravi. White blood transfusion, whatever that is. Welcome to Hella. Nice. Not LA, Hella. And that's kind of a badass wall carpet. What do you call these? American flag. All right. Old doll.
Aw, poor thing.
That looks creepy
They
as
left
hell.
you here all alone.
Why are dolls so creepy, by the way? I don't know.
It's hard to believe that was once on the road, filled with dozens of students. Look what we have here. A cute little bottle for the taking. Stupid bottle. Maybe I can use this to reach the bottle.
Yep.
Three down, two more to go. Talk about finding a bottle in a haystack. So sad to look at a grounded boat. I wonder who owned that and where they are now. Beyond repair. Rest in peace.
Oh! I think that camera is the very camera that Chloe smashes in Before the Storm, right?
This is the scariest thing here.
Why? Was it a shirt? What does it say? Nothing especially, it seems. Washing machine?
I wonder how many generations of fashion went through that washing machine.
It's an interesting thought to have.
Coming this fall, Max Caulfield, Bottle Hunter. One more bottle to go.
Right. Kate? Max, I want to thank you for giving me such great advice about going to the police and telling them everything about Nathan. I so appreciate you standing by me. Keeps my faith. XOXOXO. Kate, I'm on your side. Please don't mention me too much if you can. I'm already in trouble around here. And thanks so much for talking to me this morning. I was about to have a serious cry and I needed a friend. You were there, as usual. XOXOXO.
I wonder if Chloe thinks about her father when she looks at all these smashed up cars.
Oh boy, does she. Before the Storm references. Like backwards
What?
references, I guess.
That looks exactly like the same doe from my tornado vision.
What? Which? Where? Which doe? I don't see it. What?
That doe is the perfect photo op.
Oh, yes.
She's staring at me as if we have a connection.
It's your spirit animal, Max. And now if we look at the photo, there's no doe here. 142, that's on the bus. That's right there. But there's a tree stump here where we can sit and ponder. Wouldn't miss that for
It's so quiet and primordial out here.
anything.
I always feel like the forest is whispering to me. Like Arcadia Bay is trying to tell me something. I just have to figure out the message. I know there's a bonfire spot where people party around here.
Right. So 142 is on the bus from this side, but I think I need to take the pic from the other side. Piece of clothing.
This was an old school punk shirt.
Probably Chloe's or Rachel's. I don't know. Oh, what? Did it say picture? No. Right, let's get that bottle first of all. There's nothing this direction. And this is a very active train track, it seems.
I'm sure this is a popular party pit. Oh yes, we can use this one for a target. Voila. Now I can deliver this bottle booty to Captain Chloe.
After I avoid getting hit by... Oh no, I don't want to rewind my little pondering session. Ah, crap. Alright. After I can avoid getting hit by... the crap over there. Eat shit and live.
Thanks for the tip.
Oh no! No, 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 no! Ah, I pressed it accidentally. Shouldn't press control. But I think all that did is moving back the box. Yeah, that doesn't actually do anything. Alright. I still have the bottles, so that's fine. I mean, wouldn't it be funny if you, like, just rewound all the way? That's just the same now then, right?
It's so quiet and primordial out here.
If you rewound, like, if you just stand right next to Chloe and then you just rewound to exactly the moment where she said, like, why don't you get me, like, 5 bottles? And then you're like, yep, got him already. I think I might try that. I don't know if that's gonna change anything, but still. I still need to take a picture, though. So, you need to, usually with these pictures, you need to hit the exact right, there we go, angle. And, I mean, you keep everything that you have on you. So, I didn't write in Rachel's and Chloe's hideout anyway, so I might as well just rewind back all the way, right? Let's try. I mean, I've never done this, so I don't know if we get any extra dialogue by Chloe saying, like, maybe, like, wait, how did you do this so fast? Like, I just told you literally, like, 1 second ago. And you're like, yeah, I got 5 bottles right here. The other one is about placing the plank there. Right. I've never done this. I'm excited to see if anything changes by this. Okay, this is as fast as we can go. Far as we can go.
Thanks, Max.
Oh, damn it. Nothing new. That's sad. I was expecting some kind of freak out by Chloe.
Wait, one more for the road?
Don't you drink and shoot a gun, Chloe.
You're serious about this?
We're gonna shoot all these bottles without wasting a single bullet. Max, you have to help me aim. Show me the way, Max.
I need to see you shoot first.
Show me the way, Max.
Aim a bit to the right.
Sir, yes, sir. Oh, yes! Did you see that shit, Max?
Duh.
That was so fucking cool. Now,
Meh.
the second bottle. Now, Max, where do I aim?
You're on target. Pull the trigger.
Slightly above.
Now, Max, where do I aim?
Aim slightly above.
Right between the eyes. Watch out, Nathan. Now that is fun. Let's pump up the volume and find me another target. I want to get creative here.
I mean, I do remember what the correct one was, which is the wheel rim, but I want to
Give me something to
see
shoot, Max.
what the other stuff does as well. Barrel? Will that ricochet? Oh god.
Let's see you take a crack at that rusty barrel.
Sorry, Mr. Barrel, your time has come.
Yes, it will.
That bullet beats.
I mean, she should be a bit more nervous about this, right? Ricocheting bullets and all? I mean, we can rewind time, but what if a
Come on,
bullet
Max.
just...
Rewind and help Chloe aim.
What if a bullet just hits, like, Max in the head? Then there won't be anyone to rewind. Alright.
Give me something to shoot, Mac.
Aim at that old blue plank here.
I hate old planks.
Alright. How about the monitor?
I bet you want to blow apart those old computer monitors.
Let's reboot them with a bullet. Old school.
Alright, do we have anything else?
Give me something to shoot, Max.
Let's take out this wheel rim on your left.
Taking out the wheel rim now? Hella yes!
Hella no.
Nice shooting, Tech.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Satisfied?
Like, never? So I want one more uber cool trick shot.
How about using that junker for a target now?
Yeah, what could go wrong? Shooting at a rusty car.
I need a target before I shoot.
I want to see that windshield go down.
Watch out for flying glass.
Yeah, do watch out. Holy shit, girls. Right, nothing.
Let's see what happens when you shoot the gas tank.
Let's see what happens.
Step back. Gas tank go boom.
Boom.
Boom! Car definitely down, but no bottle casualties.
So
Feels good, but I didn't hit any of the bottles.
alright, so how about
Dude,
the
I need a
bumper?
target before I shoot.
Put a
Heh.
real dent in that front bumper.
Goodbye, cruel bumper.
That's what I'm doing right now. Convince Chloe to shoot her own foot.
Myself! Ah, I shot myself! Back up! Back up!
Stupid gun! Hold on, Chloe.
Yeah, and again, if this had hit Max right in the head, not good. Right, no. Obviously the
Dude, I need
tire.
a target before I shoot.
Obviously the tire is the right
How
answer.
about aiming for the left tire?
Adios, spinning wheel of death. Uber cool. I cannot believe this is for reals. My best friend is a superhero. Now it's your turn to bust a cap.
I don't know.
Max, your nose. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel so super.
Max! You freaked me out there. Do you feel any better now?
A little. Thanks for helping me. Just give me a minute.
Too much action for Arcadia?
Maybe not enough. This is kind of fun. Scary and stupid, but fun.
Let me know when you feel okay.
God, this power really messes with my head. Glad I feel normal again. I better go chat up Chloe.
So yeah, even time travel powers never come without a price. Chloe Price.
Look at her. Chloe can even chill out playing with a gun.
Okay. Looks like you're ready to lock and load.
I don't know about this.
Are you afraid of getting in trouble? Oh, boo-hoo, Max is afraid. I know you can handle this, and I'm here to guide you. Make me proud, sister.
Hey, it's Thelma and Louise. Or is it Bonnie and Clyde?
Excuse us, Frank.
Oh, sorry, Chloe. Don't let me get in the way of your bonding. I heard the gunshots and the breaking glass. It's cute that you're playing with guns. Just like me at your age.
We're not anything alike, man.
We both need money. In fact, you need it so bad, you owe me a shitload, don't you, Chloe? Huh?
You'll get your money.
Don't they all say that? You know, even when they're broke and acting tough? What are you hiding there, girlie? Let me see.
Where did you get that bracelet?
A friend, and it's none of your goddamn business. You're my business now.
That's
and
Rachel's bracelet. Why the fuck are you wearing her bracelet?
Calm yourself, all right? It was a gift.
No, it wasn't. You stole that shit. Give it to me right now, asshole.
You better step back before you regret it, girl. I mean,
Oh shit.
you want me to cut you, bitch?
Please. Please, step back.
You're kidding. Put that down.
Yeah, no. I mean, call me a liberal European snowflake, but I make it a policy to not shoot people.
Come on, girlie. Shoot me. Ah, Christ. You're more like Abbott and Costello. Nice piece. I'll consider this interest on your loan. Thanks. You have until Friday to pay me, or I'll track you down with this interest. Have a good play, kids.
You really stood your ground.
I freaked. I don't like guns.
It'll be hard to keep Nathan off my ass. My step-shit will have his other gun sealed in an electrified bunker by now.
Sorry, Chloe. I've never held a gun on a human being before. Not cool.
I know, Max. Really. I'm actually relieved it worked out this way instead. And there are more guns out there. Let's blow. My secret lair didn't feel secret today. At least Frank is gone. He won't fuck with us again. He just wants his money.
I mean, yeah, that's the thing, right, as well.
Frank took Chloe's gun because of me.
I mean, apart from the whole shooting people thing, I mean, the other thing is,
Why did Frank have Rachel's bracelet?
Chloe doesn't have
We need to talk about this later.
the gun now, which
I
is
better call
actually,
Chloe now.
which considering her, like, trigger discipline and general, like, attitude towards the gun, probably makes her safer. I mean, she's gonna blow her own foot off or whatever if she continues drinking
Chloe's
and
waiting to
playing
go
with
for a
guns.
We both need a timeout from here.
Also, like, shooting would, like, escalate the whole situation, right? I mean, this is a scary dude, clearly. He's Chloe's drug dealer, and he's clearly not the savory type, but pulling a gun on him, even if that doesn't end up killing him, gives this whole conflict a whole other dimension, right? Like, just like introducing a gun into any aggressive situation will escalate it to a
Max's fucked up life.
potentially lethal level,
Time
I
to look
think.
at Chloe.
But yeah. Let's leave the junkyard.
I can't believe you basically gave him my gun. Here you go, Frank.
Yeah.
You can't keep getting mad at me. Especially for stupid shit.
I'm not mad. It adds up in my mind as people letting me down.
Oh, come on.
And I just liked having that gun, man.
Now you have me to protect you.
I'm just glad you were here.
Me too. I think. Chloe, why the hell are you hanging around scary losers like Frank? It's weird.
Let's take a break and I'll talk. Feels like a different world, huh? I wish we could stay forever.
Can we build another pirate fort and keep the world out?
We need a new secret hangout. At least Frank wouldn't find us. Are you okay, Max?
I'm still freaked out about what happened. That was awful, Chloe.
I'm sorry. But Frank isn't as hardcore as he fronts. All he cares about is his cash, stash, and mangy dog.
Chloe, are you for reals? Frank just took your gun and threatened us. He's armed and clearly dangerous.
Max, I know. Crazy shit is the new normal for me. That's why I plan to leave Arcadia Bay without paying Frank off.
Now, tell me exactly what's going on between you and Frank. Does he have a last name?
Frank Bowers, he's just a dealer, where I get my weed. The one in your joint, remember? Anyway, Frank and I kind of hung out.
Hung out? Yeah, I know they didn't sleep together. So I'll just ask this time.
Is this your bad boy phase?
No, it's my trying to scrounge some quick cash so Rachel and I could get the hell out of here phase. Frank had quick cash, that's all.
That's it?
No. I want to know how Frank got Rachel's bracelet. What do you think?
Well, it's obviously because Frank is the mysterious, scary dude that Rachel mentioned.
I think we have to be careful and keep an eye on this guy. Without him eyeballing us, okay?
It's so weird talking to you about this insane crap. We haven't hung out this much since we were tweens, and it's like no time has passed.
Also, get off the train
Rachel was here to
tracks.
meet you.
Why? I bet she would hate me.
You're not that different. She has a great eye for images and for art. Plus, she's a smartass like you. We would all be hella best friends forever.
I know she must be as cool as you are. I have no doubt we'll meet soon.
Railroad tracks always make me feel better. I have no idea why.
Kerouac knew.
There's Kerouac
It's
again.
the romance of travel and movement. The sound of the train whistle at night.
Look at the beat poet here.
Oh, Chloe even got that reference.
I'd rather be a
I'm
good
impressed.
person.
You are. You just have to stop being afraid.
Of the beat poetry movement.
Perfect.
That shit can just fly right over your head if you don't look it up, I guess. Also, kids, get off the train tracks! Uh-huh. Sure.
What's that noise? The train. Oh shit.
Alright. I remember this. I'd rather have a life of OLs than a life of what-ifs.
I don't know. This looks way too heavy.
Oop.
And right over the switching lever.
This is much bigger than you. How ominous. Wait, where was the crowbar again? There.
A crowbar. This is exactly
What I
can
need.
definitely use this bad boy.
Bad boy.
Shit, I can't budget at all.
Yep, good thing we have a crowbar.
Score. Yes, pliers. Now I can pull a total MacGyver.
Nothing in here. Nothing in here. And I gotta rewind. All the way, now that we have the pliers and the crowbar. Alright, now the door's locked, of course. Axe.
Man, that axe looks sharp. Too sharp. Wait a minute. Okay, what can I slice with this?
I don't know. Chloe's leg. I mean, no, this is not
In and out, no problem.
Walking Dead. This is not Walking Dead after all. Alright, let's rewind, cause I want the door to be locked. Don't leave any trace, except for the missing tools, obviously. Alright, now we gotta open the fuse box.
Maybe I can open this fuse box. Awesome, it's not locked.
Pliers axe?
Maybe an axe isn't the best precision tool for electronics. Like, I know which wire to cut. But which wire to cut?
The red one. Always the red one.
Now that's the right cable. I need to pull the switching lever right now.
Yeah, we got time. It's alright.
I did it. You okay?
You saved me again. Crazy. Now we're totally bonded for life.
Damn. That was close.
Aren't you glad I took you away to a nice quiet spot?
It was cool to spend time in your lair, but I have to get back to school before my next class.
Since you're the mysterious superhero, I'll be your faithful chauffeur and companion.
My powers might not last, Chloe.
That's okay. We will. Forever.
Aw. But seriously though, get off the train tracks!
Thanks for the ride, Chloe. Right on time for my art lesson.
Thanks for coming with me. Sorry to be so boring.
Nothing exciting ever happens to us, right?
Listen, your rewind power has to be connected to that snow yesterday. That might explain your tornado vision.
Explain what? Snow equals a ginormous twister that takes out Arcadia Bay? You're high.
Wake up, Max. You saved my life twice now. You altered the course of my destiny, yours, and whoever. Do you know about chaos theory?
What do you know about chaos theory, Miss I Hate Math?
5 years ago, asswipe. Some people change. And your situation is the perfect storm for quantum physics.
Why me? I'm just a geek girl in some small town.
A perfect example of strange attractors? Don't they teach you kids anything at Blackwell? We have a tornado, rewind power, and freak snow. Hello, Armageddon. So let's party with your power, Rockstar!
Like you said, Professor Price, a superhero needs a sidekick.
How can it be such a shitty week and yet one of the best of my life?
Because we're back in action again.
That handshake though. I mean, that's one thing I do find a little bit annoying, is that all of this time travel stuff doesn't really come together well in the end, right? I mean, all the down-to-earth real-life issues storylines, they're tied up neatly, but all the supernatural time travel, crazy weather pattern stuff isn't ever really explained. Like, neither
I have a
how...
little time before Mr. Jefferson's class, so
Yeah.
I can do some wondering.
Oh, we'll wonder. Like, neither how Max originally got her powers. I hope that's eventually addressed in Before the Storm. Or how the weather ties into this at all. Or the tornado, indeed, except for the, like, heavy-handed, butterfly effect causing a storm motif, you know? I don't know.
If I was normal, I'd be super excited about going to a major shindig.
Shindig, huh? And there's Principal Wells.
Carrying a gun to class is cool, though.
Black Principal Wells. Get
I
it?
swear, Principal Wells always looks distressed. Sir?
Oh, hello, Max. I hope this isn't about the alleged gun incident.
It's not alleged.
Nathan did have a gun. Have you talked to him yet?
Yes, he's deeply upset about this accusation. I don't blame him. Once I have all the facts, we'll talk. For the moment, focus on your schoolwork.
I can't focus when I'm scared.
Please don't say that. There's nothing to be scared of at Blackwell Academy. Our head of security is overseeing a new era of campus safety.
Sure he is.
Mr. Madsen already treats everybody here like they're under surveillance.
Wait. Do you see a pattern here, Max?
Probably not the same one you see.
It's very
You tell him,
easy for
Max.
you to instantly accuse people of doing terrible things. Nathan, Mr. Madsen, who's next? Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a meeting.
Well, what am I supposed to do if people do terrible things? I mean, this is like also way too real for the real world, like, right? Like, people are just, don't call me out on being an asshole. And I'm like, yeah, what am I supposed to do if you're being an asshole? Just ignore
always
it?
looks stoned.
Like, you can't tell people they're racist,
I wouldn't
even
want
when
to
they're
be
being
at an end of the
racist,
world
because
party with
that'll,
Lincoln
I don't know,
Prescott.
make them more
Too
racist.
much truth in advertising.
Yeah, end of the world party. This is just the same stuff, but there's also
You can really learn a lot about a school by the weird shit posted on the board.
like new tablet for sale containing 5 gigs of cat pics. Ha ha ha. You bastard. You stole it. Zachary?
always looks like he's ready to throw a football. Hello, Zach.
Sup, Max? It's weird to not see you without your camera.
I'm always taking pictures with my eyes.
I bet. As long as you don't talk to everybody about all that shit with the sext in Victoria.
It's over. Just another Blackwell mini-drama.
You mean stupid shit. Man, I just don't get Victoria. Like, what does she want?
Probably for all of us to talk about her. Like now.
True.
Then let's not. You're pretty smart, Max. See you at the game Friday.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Blackwell sure takes its swimming seriously. But otters are cute. Go otters. Desperate much? We're already here.
The world is yours today. Blackwell Academy is not just a hybrid college. Our unique, world-renowned faculty wants to share so you can care. See a counselor today. A world-renowned faculty? Well, I've never heard of it. So,
Does anybody believe this shit?
stop being a loser. This is where shit gets real. Don't miss it. This Thursday, 10th October.
Seriously. Hello, climate change.
Seriously, hello, climate change. We talk to Samuel? No.
I should go and see what I can learn.
They made a flyer fast, man. Global warning, freak snow. Yesterday's also say climate change, not global warming. That's just misleading. And it'll give all those deniers just ammo against you. Yesterday's unique snowfall was another eco signal that climate change is no myth. Come join other Blackwell students and faculty at a campus gathering to discuss what you can do to prevent a second ice age.
If I was normal, I'd
Oh,
be
yeah.
super excited about going to a major shit.
She says something else as
So
well?
you can almost shoot somebody on Monday and party on Friday. Prescott power.
I guess.
Join us or die. Courtney will do anything for Victoria and the Vortex Club. Hey, Courtney. Ciao, Max. No photos, please. I have to come up with a guest list for a Vortex Club soiree. Really? Oh, like you care. You're right. I don't. Making my guest list easier. Ciao. Forget it, Max. No soiree for you.
I mean, I do want to keep my options
Courtney.
open, right? So
Really? Oh, like,
I'm gonna try and get on the guest list.
I'm not anti-soiree. You seem anti-fashion, though.
Wow.
A Vortex Club party has a strict dress code. Do you even have a dress? Sorry, but nice try.
Look who's talking, you with your, like, what, horizontal stripes and weird necklace.
Forget it, Max. No soiree for you. Hey, Courtney. Ciao, Max. No photos, please. I have to come up with a guest list for a Vortex Club Really? I'm sure the Vortex Club has a dress code. As you can see, I would need your advice on what to wear. Thanks, Max. I didn't think you noticed high fashion. Tell you what, I'll put you down on the guest list, and before the party, I can give you some tips. Cool. Thanks, Courtney. I'll send you the party info later. Back to the list.
Alright. Trevor.
Trevor surveys his domain. Good thing I left my AK at home.
Yeah.
I should feel lucky to be here.
Our past, your future. Oh god, hi David.
If only I knew what David Madsen was really up to. Excuse me, Mr. Madsen?
I know things got a little heated yesterday in Chloe's room. Was that really your reefer?
Yes.
Yes, it was. You know that marijuana is almost legal in Oregon. I can get it at Blackwell. Are you gonna bust me now, Mr. Madsen?
Even I'm not that much of an asshole. And I am sorry about yesterday. I was wrong, but upset. Cannabis is not a big deal to you, but it has been to Chloe.
I know.
Veteran. She's no threat to you.
If I didn't care about her, I wouldn't care at all. When I was her age, I was out raising a lot more hell. She's better than that. All you kids are. So is Kate Marsh.
I mean, I know you mean well, David, but the way you go about it is not helping. You treat Kate bad.
But you treat Kate pretty bad.
You stepped between us at a pretty bad time. She's another matter entirely.
Kate hasn't done anything wrong.
Max, this isn't just about Kate Marsh. My concern is for the safety of all Blackwell students, including you.
That'll take more than surveillance cameras.
It will take more than Ms. Grant and her petition to find missing students.
True.
Isn't that your responsibility as head of security? Unless you know something about Rachel Amber that nobody else does.
I don't want to fight with you anymore. I don't want to fight with anyone anymore. That's all, Max.
I mean, one thing I will say in David's favor is, if in this like discussion or argument about Kate, he's one of the only people so far who didn't bring up her video, right? Like the only person who isn't like victim blaming or slut shaming her. He's just, I want to find out what's happening with her and help her essentially, even though he does it like in a weird fucked up way, of course. But he isn't like, yeah, have you seen her in that video? And yeah, you're right, fashion shaming from a girl in prison stripes. I was looking for the word prison stripes. I'm in the sci-fi lab now. I'm no Schrodinger's kitty. See you soon. Sit down, science brah. Hey girl. Alright.
I still
Yeah.
have time. I could go see Warren playing mad scientist in the lab. Luke is always using the phone as a shield to avoid people.
Too real.
I saw Victoria and her friends shopping for the party.
That reminds me, I have to score some weed from Nathan.
Juliet and Dana. They're friends and they're all about the football jocks, right? Now that Zachary's has been sexting with Victoria, Juliet's all about Logan, the guy who got Dana pregnant and then wussed out.
Juliet is laying a smackdown on Zachary.
That's not Zachary, though. That's Logan. What? What?
Juliet is laying the smackdown on Zachary.
No, she isn't.
I really hope this jackass will use protection next time.
Yeah, that's Logan. Is this a bug?
I hate having everybody see inside my locker.
Anything new? Nah. What does it say? Fuck. BLK? Black, maybe? Fuck Blackwell? Yeah, we've looked at that poster. Evan.
I love how Evan is so above the Vortex Club and everything else.
Yo, Maxwell Smart. Talk later, cool?
Don't smoke. Can I look at that? No. Alright. Hey, Miss Grant. I know I'm not in your class right now, but 11? Doesn't she have any school before 11? I think she had, like, an English class where the teacher is out sick or something, right?
Miss Grant is so cool and smart. She defines the word teacher.
Right, can't talk to her yet.
I wish I could bring a mini Warren with me to my science exams.
Front to the future? That doesn't even make any sense. Blackwell Academy believes the next gen of visionaries should know both art and science to advance their talent and education. Our faculty curriculum are one of the most diverse in the world, right? Not is. Grammar obviously isn't on the curriculum.
Think, big brain, think.
Da Vinci was a boss.
He was. Science is art, art is science.
I bet if I touch the glass, all these creepy sea critters will pop up. Or nothing will happen at all.
That's Warren over there. That's Brooke creeping on Warren.
Brooke
The
always
usual.
kind of pretends like I'm almost not there. Why?
Because she jelly.
Howdy, Brooke.
Hi, Max. Making your daily rounds?
How was your drone?
Miss Grant busted me flying it over the parking lot. She's all jacked up about surveillance bullshit. Like I was spying on Warren in the car.
Oh, but you were, right?
GPS on him?
I borrowed the one he has on you.
I hate to hit and run, but
Touché.
Don't let me get in your way. So long.
I mean, Brooke's kind of bitchy, but also friendly and at the same time. I can't tell which it is. I mean, I know she's jelly, but she's still kind of, I don't know, chill about it. I mean, definitely more chill than Victoria.
wonder why they don't use real skeletons.
Don't they? We had one of these back at school, but it probably wasn't a real skeleton. I don't know. We called him Otto. Chemistry stuff.
Bring me the brain, Igor. There's Mr. Wizard hard at work. Hey, Warren. Are you okay? You look thoughtful yet confused.
Maxwell Silver Hammer. Perfect timing.
Maxwell
How do you do
Silverhammer.
with this chemical experiment?
Asking me for help means
Is that a reference?
Have to add either a bit of potassium or sodium. It's up to you to decide, Dr. Max.
I have a vision. Go.
Oh my god, Max.
Sodium? That's the worst pun I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Yet Max has spoken. Sodium it is. Bam. Zip. Nothing. Nada.
That wasn't it, right? Can we talk to Brooke about it?
Again we meet, Brooke.
This is true, Max.
I'm helping Warren with his latest experiment.
Oh, I guess he needed a neophyte assistant so he wouldn't.
Wow.
But you came to his rescue anyway.
The low key shade is amazing.
Apparently it's my nature.
Yet Warren ignores the experts right in front of him. Not that he would ask me for help anyway.
You guys.
I need to know if you can help me with the potassium experiment.
No can do, Max. I'm all about robotics, not chemistry. Give me a drone over a beaker.
I hate to hit and run, but
Don't let me get in your way. So long.
Alright. So, I think we can ask Miss Grant though, right?
Miss Grant is so
No.
cool and smart. She defines the
Oh, I guess it's because he already did the experiment, right? So we need to rewind.
I give up.
You give up? No, you won't.
I give up.
Alright, so rewind further.
Hey, Warren. Are you
Maxwell's
asking?
have that.
So let's try potassium
I'm not
as
sure why
well.
I need to decide your fate, but go potassium.
Potassium it shall be. If this works, you get a free hug.
How nice of you. Pooh.
Weird science. Yes, I am a scientist. Fuck.
That's a minor fail. Hey, Warren.
Maxwell, so
Asking.
have that.
I actually think you should use a lot of potassium. I mean, a shitload.
See? Look at that smile. You're going to become a scientist yet. Let's do this thing.
Pooh! Nice.
She blinded me with science.
I don't want to laugh, but he looks so hilarious.
Yes! That was a blast! But let's keep it a professional secret.
You're such a troll, Max. But let's try and actually help him. Alright, so this is before he did anything, right? So maybe Brooke will say something different now?
Again,
This is true.
I'm helping with.
Nah. Needs a neophyte assistant, so he isn't threatened.
Not me. Warren doesn't need my help.
The boy knows things.
I need to know if.
No can do, Mac.
Alright,
I hate to.
Don't let me...
Alright, then... now we can go to Miss Grant, I'm pretty sure, right?
Miss Grant is so cool and smart.
Wait, what?
She defines the word teacher.
Oh, only from this angle? Alright.
Hi, Miss Grant.
Funny, I was just thinking about you, Max. Thanks
What?
again for taking a stand against camera surveillance here.
Yeah, no biggie.
Every signature counts.
How's your campaign going?
You signed the petition, now it's your campaign too. Thanks for stepping up. More people would rather send a text than sign a petition. That's how they keep us all distracted. Nobody will notice cameras on every square foot.
I know. I really hope you keep those cameras from taking over Blackwell.
Max, with students like you, we sure will.
Yeah, it's important for students to get involved in the politics of running their own school, I think.
I'm just thinking about all the autumn photos I want to take.
Oh, this is my favorite time of year. I do love the season change. This whole campus is a visual delight. I know Mr. Jefferson loves to shoot around here.
Oh yeah, Mr. Jefferson likes to shoot around here, or so I've heard. You like photography?
You must like photography.
I do, but I'm certainly no artist. I'm all about the science. You can't debate numbers. I have to say, it's not quite autumn enough yet.
I can't wait for fall either. It's all about the atmosphere.
You're the artist and I'm the scientist. Like yin and yang.
I like that view. That you both need the arts and science equally.
Miss Grant, can I ask you a possibly dumb science question?
You know my stock teacher answer. There are no dumb questions. Ask away.
Would you add potassium or sodium to a chemical mix for this week's experiment?
Neither. Unless you want a face full of powder.
Yeah, we've seen
I'll add
that.
chlorine.
I'm sorry, Miss Grant, but I have to get going.
Go on, Max. We'll talk again. Real soon.
Yeah. Doop-da-doop. I like Miss Grant.
I have to finish this lab, Max. Sorry.
What you playing, girl? Wait, what? Oh, is this like some kind... This looks like Doom or something. It's like a first-person shooter, right? Yeah. It looks like she's like in a school, though. She training to become a school shooter. Bowling for Columbine. Playing games for Blackwell.
Bring me the brain, Igor. There's Mr. Wizard hard at work. Hey, Warren.
Maxwell,
Asking...
have Daddy.
Alright, so it's chlorine.
Wrong, Warren. You need to add chlorine. Not potassium or sodium.
Chlorine? I didn't think of that. Can't argue with a confident scientist. Let's try it. Eureka!
That's
Got it.
right.
Oh, you got it.
Don't be so modest, Dr. Caulfield.
Oh, you guys really broke the bounds of science.
Eureka.
I don't know why, but I mean, she's so bitchy, but I can't be mad at her. That was actually pretty funny. You guys really broke the bounds of science.
That was fun helping Warren. He's pretty cute when he's in full-on geek mode.
Check out the big brain on Max. You might be the next Heisenberg of Blackwell.
Alright, Warren. Keep it together.
You can't help me?
I'm trying, but you have to understand my position.
Why? You don't understand mine. Nobody does.
Oh, Kate, will you... Can I talk to you? Hey, Kate.
Stop! Don't come near me.
Alright. I mean, now, remember what David Madsen said about Kate when I said she's not in a good place, and basically everyone else was like, yeah, have you seen her video? And David didn't mention that at all. Now, for comparison,
I bet Mr. Jefferson has had to deal with a lot of troubled students.
let's see what Mr. Jefferson says.
Excuse me, Max. Can you come over here?
Sure.
You look worried. Is everything okay?
Sorry to bother you, Mr. Jefferson.
I'm only bothered when you avoid turning in photos. But you know this. So what can I do for you, Max?
Just between you and me, I'm worried about Kate Marsh.
That's no secret. Word on the street is that you and Kate had a little confrontation with our security chief yesterday.
What, chlorine, da? No, I'm not gonna tell him about David Madsen. Never mind.
Not exactly. Never mind. Sorry. I have to go and work on my photo.
You can talk to me anytime. And Max, can I talk to you about Kate? I assume you know about this viral video?
Kate is freaked out by all of this. She can't do homework while she's being tormented on a daily basis.
What if Kate brought this on herself?
Fuck
She
you!
means well, but maybe she doth protest too much.
Oh
She
my
seems
god.
like she's holding back the truth. Have you talked to her?
Maybe she brought this on herself, and maybe she doth protest too much. First of all, that's a Shakespeare quote, so awesome. You're a pretentious douche. No, I mean, I like Shakespeare myself, but still. And secondly, this pretty much means that Mr. Jefferson, you know, the hip, cool, supposedly liberal arts teacher who gets along with his students so well, has a core belief that someone who insists on something being true must in fact mean the opposite. And he doesn't believe like allegations of, I don't know, drugging someone, date rape, whatever. And he's just like, maybe she brought this on herself. Now, what was the question? Compare that to David Madsen as well. What was the question? No?
No. I just don't want Kate Marsh to be the next Rachel Amber.
Rachel Amber? What does she have to do with Kate?
With all her missing persons posters around, it's hard not to think of her.
I miss Rachel too. But think about yourself, Max. Principal Wells told me about what you said happened in the bathroom.
That was private.
That was a private conversation. Not that I wouldn't tell you.
This is a serious accusation, Max.
So you don't believe me? I would never make something like this up.
I hope so, Max. But it's easy to point fingers. If Mr. Madsen claims you might be a pot dealer as he did, should I believe him?
Listen, should I?
Excuse me, Max. Hello? Yes? Hold on. I have to take this, so just go into class and I'll be there soon.
Well, that was unpleasant.
Sure, okay.
Stella is smart to stay out of all the drama.
Dana, you are out of control. Turn left, then...
Alyssa really lives for her classes.
How do I look, Taylor? You would like to ask.
How do I look, Taylor?
Not now, Max. I'm contemplating shit.
Oh, Alyssa. You keep
Daniel
doing
is
that.
always on the outside looking in. What's up, Daniel?
Waiting to draw Dana after Hayden gets his paparazzi on. I hope you liked the sketch I did of you yesterday.
Love. And it's my new avatar.
Excellent. I got tons of likes on FB. Ah, made you blush.
Shut up.
Someday your portrait may hang in the Daniel de Costa wing of the Louvre. We'll talk about it later.
Sure.
That's a great sketch of Dana. Daniel is the real deal.
Dana posing.
You want that portrait now? Seriously? Let's talk later.
Alright. Hayden.
It's hard to not like Hayden because he just doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, she said that a couple of times now, that like Hayden is a Vortex Club member, but he's actually one of the alright ones.
I'm kind of doing something now, Max.
I don't know though. Never really talked to him. And Dana is, I mean, I do like Dana. I mean, I think it's pretty cool that she's
I
like,
think Max will be pissed we're sitting at her desk.
oh, shut the fuck
I'm
up.
sure she'll report us to the principal.
Like, Dana doesn't seem to have a mean bone inside her body, from what I can tell.
Sir Jefferson. Like
And
you
also,
shit.
like Max, she's passionate about something, right? She really cares about the football and the Halloween.
Shh, I think she can hear us.
And it's generally like pretty happy-go-lucky. I like that. But let's just say she's at that weird spot that you might be at when you're like 17, 18, where she realizes she's pretty good looking and she's very comfortable with that.
Dana is ready for her 15 minutes of fame.
Yeah,
No time to talk, Max. Posing in progress.
that's alright. You do you. Taylor?
I like Taylor's artistic side, not her personality.
No time to talk, Max. Art in progress.
Art in progress. So let's talk to these two douche nozzles.
I can't believe the principal lets him stay in school after I told him what happened. Even if Victoria ignores me, I'm glad we talked yesterday.
Do you have something new to say about the
That
printer?
printer is amazing.
Nah, alright.
I'd love to see how it reproduces my pictures. I could pump out a whole gallery show with that thing. When I don't suck. Someday.
Better be quiet, Victoria. We have a master snitch and liar here.
Did you think we were best friends forever or something?
Not at all.
Victoria.
Max is such an attention whore.
You would know. Can I sit down now?
Oh, please do. Take a selfie of this moment.
Yeah, Max, so I won't forget you.
Ah, Nathan is such a weird... Yeah. Has such a weird way of like invading your personal space. It's kinda creepy and fucked up.
Okay, why is David taking photos of Kate? Now this is so wrong and weird.
Right. Can I look at anything? Oh no, it's just Warren coming in. Hi Warren. That's a Schrodinger's cat reference t-shirt.
What up, Max?
Meow.
I saw Kate earlier and her eyes were puffy from crying.
Kate has a lot on her plate.
I didn't know what to say and she didn't tell me anything.
Okay, I know you love me.
Props to
but
you
if
for
you're not in
noticing,
this
Warren.
class, beat it. Everybody else, please sit
Maybe I'll
down.
see
We have
you
a lot
later.
to cover today, and so little time as usual. I see all the usual suspects here. Anybody seen Kate Marsh?
I
guess Kate will miss class now. I'm worried about her.
Sounds like you're giggling about a video gone viral.
It's cool that Mr. Jefferson published his own little book of photo tips.
Nah, it's pretty douchey. Makes you pay for it.
Maybe it involves a student? Or a friend? I wonder how it would feel to have false images of yourself shot out all over the world for people to judge. Usually, people need something to judge,
What's your problem?
so they never take a good look at themselves. We can thank reality TV for some of that. In the end, we can only blame ourselves for participating. Speaking of participation, there are...
That was such a bullshit, I'm gonna address it but not really kind of speech.
For example. who I know can't wait to enter, right?
Ah.
I'm sure you read the syllabus like it was a Harry Potter book, so you must know today we're studying chiaroscuro. That beautiful word about the contrast between light and dark. The shadow play that gives photography such visual power. It's basic yin and yang. Black and white images are effective precisely because of their contrasts. Although we don't technically see in months.
Yo! Some crazy shit is going down in the girls' dorm!
Zachary, do not come into my class like that ever again. Listen, everybody remain seated.
That worked well. Not.
Is this for real?
Ow! I didn't think she was that messed up.
Yeah, none of you did you? And there she is.
No!
Fuck.
Oh God! I have to do something to help her.
Do you remember the Jezebel reference now?
Not again.
The quote-unquote harlot
I have to try something.
that fell out of a
I won't be
window?
able to rewind again and again.
Alright, let's do this.
Keep going, Max. You can do it.
And yeah, the first time I played this, I did not see this coming. And I guess for a lot of people, and me as well, like this moment was, and what'll follow in a few seconds here, is probably what really kicked like the game into gear for me. I mean, I liked the first episode and first part of the second episode so far, but this is really where you become emotionally invested. Do the dogs eat her and her posse? Well, I don't think it goes that far, but...
Yes.
What are you doing here, Max? Stop! Don't come near me!
Not now. It won't work. I don't have any power. Now I have to do this by myself.
Max, seriously, don't come near me! I will jump!
Okay. I'm right here. Kate, please.
Oh, Max, I know you want to help me. I love that you stepped up to David, but it doesn't matter now. Nothing matters.
You matter. And not just to me.
I do want to believe that.
Kate, your life is still yours. And we can get through this together. Let me help. Like I helped by erasing all that crap people wrote on your room slate.
I'm glad to hear you worry about me. That makes me feel better.
I mean, apart from all the like emotional punch that this scene packs, I think it's pretty cool gameplay wise, because at this point, like a lot of the little things you did over the first two episodes and a lot of the little things you paid attention to when it comes to Kate will come into play, and that's actually a pretty cool way of solving some of the issues that have plagued like story-driven games like this, where choices in the end don't really matter, and here they really do, because there is a very good chance of messing this up. When I first played this, like right after it came out, I think the percentage of people who saved Kate in the end was pretty low. It was like maybe 28-30%. Of course now it's more because people know how to do it, but at this point it's like the point you really realize that, oh man, it does pay off to pay attention to the little things in this game. So what's better to say here? I'm here for you, you're my friend.
friend, Kate.
I did feel better talking to you on the phone. I always feel like you really listen.
Kate, please trust me. Come stand by me, okay? I can help you now. I know I can. This morning I erased the web link to the video. It was written on the shower room mirror.
Are you serious? Thank you so much. The fact that you don't care about that video and would come up here to stop me means a lot.
Of course. Like I said this morning, I think Nathan is involved. I just need time to prove it. And I have a way with time.
You sound so persuasive, Max. If only...
Kate, I believe you. Will you believe me? Please, you don't have to do this.
Max, I'm in a nightmare and I can't wake up. Unless I put myself to sleep. Then everybody at Blackwell can post pics of my body. I'm already on the internet forever. No wonder they call it a web. Nothing can ever get out. Like my video. I wish I could go back in time and erase everything.
I mean, there are billions of videos and everybody will forget. I think Be Strong is actually the best choice here, because... I mean, the other stuff, while true, that doesn't really help her right in this moment.
Kate, this is our chance to beat the bullies. That's the only way we can win against them.
Can we really, Max? I don't believe in miracles anymore either.
Now I do. You're part of the reason why. If you come down with me, I can tell you more.
You're such a good person, Max. Even if you're full of crap. But I'll come with you. You're my friend.
Forever. Can we hug on it?
No! Nobody cares about me! Nobody!
Right, and now it's a good thing that we paid attention earlier in her room, because we know that both her sisters are important to her and her father is actually the one person in her family that seems to really care about her.
Kate, I saw that card from your father. You can count on him. He clearly loves you without question.
Dad does care, even though I hurt him. He's the only one I know who believes in me.
Huh.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
What are you talking about? You saved me from talking in class.
Now, I know today was difficult for everybody, but I'm so proud of the way Blackwell pulled together to save a young girl's life.
Pull together my ass.
Of course,
You didn't do
you're quite
shit.
the hero for getting Kate to come down, Max.
I didn't do much.
She's modest. Like a real hero.
Yeah, real hero.
As principal of Blackwell Academy, I take my duties seriously. I take the well-being of every student more seriously. What happened today should never happen in a hall of wisdom and knowledge. Mr. Madsen, as our head of security here, those roof doors should always be locked. That's just standard operating procedure. They were not, and that is indeed your responsibility. Mr. Jefferson, I know you can't be expected to know what your students are going through, but Kate has assisted you in class, so you should have known something was amiss. Mr. Prescott, since you are responsible for the Vortex Club parties, and since Miss Marsh did attend your last party, you'll have to answer some more questions. Miss Caulfield, why exactly were you on the route with Kate Marsh? Did she tell you her plan? Or anything at all? Please, tell us everything.
Right, now we gotta decide. But yeah, in a second. Well, Yellow Gremlin, I guess... I mean, I guess that's tough for us. I mean, I can't speak for you, of course, but it's tough for me to say as I've never experienced anything like Kate. I mean, the video is bad enough, and then there's the instance of her being drugged and abducted and possibly raped by Nathan and then drugged again. And I think what's most important here, and that's something we probably shouldn't overlook, is that she doesn't have any support network. I mean, if you have parents and a family that care, if you have a lot of friends, and if you're generally like confident in yourself, and you're in a place where you, I don't know, are developed enough to deal with this kind of shit, then yeah, you won't shrug this off, but you will find a way to deal with it. But Kate was literally in a place where her, like, except for her dad maybe, but her family was turning on her. And not only that, they were attacking her in a way that fundamentally undermined, like, the one source of consolation that she had, which was her faith, right? She's a very religious person, and that's what her aunt went after, saying, "You'll rot in hell," or whatever. And also she's very shy. She doesn't really fit in at this liberal arts college. She doesn't have many friends besides maybe Max, who cares a little bit for her. So she doesn't really have anyone to talk about, or anyone she feels takes her seriously. And especially if you're like 17, 18, I think that can mess you up. So I wouldn't be so hard on Kate, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, who do I blame here? I mean, obviously Nathan dosed her, but David bullied her as well, even though I know he was in a weird way trying to help her. And Jefferson made her cry. I mean, to be honest, I think the way Jefferson handled this was pretty shitty.
I saw Mr. Jefferson talking to Kate right before her class. Then she ran off crying.
Mark, I do know that Miss Marsh has assisted you on class events.
Kate, Miss Marsh has been very withdrawn lately. I assume this awful video was the cause. I hated seeing the students laugh at her. She told me Max was the only one who believed her, would take her calls and actually listen to her.
She shouldn't have asked to be on video, macking with some dudes.
You ass! She didn't ask for any of this.
No, on the contrary. Max was right to bring this up. Now, I wanted to help, but I guess I was too late.
Well, now this is problematic. The publicity is rising, and perhaps you shouldn't represent Blackwell at the Everyday Heroes contest in San Francisco.
Are you serious?
I am. We don't need any negative press about that event. And we need to involve the Academy in possible disciplinarian measures for you.
I understand. There are bigger things at stake than me. The life of a young girl, for one.
All right, Miss Caulfield, please sign here to confirm what you've told us. I'll continue this investigation from there.
My head is killing me, but I think I can use my power again.
Well, I think we know less now than when we started. We'll be assisting the police with further inquiries. I know this has been a stressful day. I wish I had the power to change it all for the better. So thank you for coming in.
I mean, let's just agree to disagree then.
I couldn't even believe it was happening. It was literally slow motion as I grabbed her hand. And then I could feel her grabbing mine.
Max, that was the greatest thing I've ever seen. Ever! You reached out, she reached out, hugs, tears, applause. Like a superhero.
Not quite. Look at me. I'm a mess.
You're glowing. Seriously, a human halo. I'm pretty sure you earned your wings today.
I'm still worried about Kate. She did try to kill herself. all over a video.
Viral is the right word. Like a disease.
So you watched it.
Just 1.5 times.
Warren, I don't mean to sound weird, but there's something ominous going on at Blackwell.
Today proves that.
And I'm working on proof that Kate Marsh is connected to Rachel Amber. Somehow. Along with Nathan and Mr. Madsen.
I'm not a big conspiracy guy, but I wouldn't doubt it. Nathan did scare me yesterday, and Madsen is a straight-up dickhead. So, what do you think is really happening?
What the hell is this? The weather confirms this weird day. Feel that chill.
Now there's
There
an
was no
eclipse.
scheduled today. I would know.
So we're literally changing the path of the sun and moon, I guess. Oh, Warren.
I believe you, Warren. I'll believe anything this
I mean, I guess she could use a hug right about now, so... See, David is affected by this. Even Victoria is, it seems. Let's check it out together. Yeah, you two do that. And there's the folders again. I mean, just one final thing about like the spirit, or if there is such a thing like as the message of the game or whatever. Which to me is something along the lines of, if in doubt about someone and their motives, err on the side of compassion and empathy. Rather than the other way around. And this is true for Kate as well as David, as well as Mr. Jefferson, as well as even Victoria, really. I mean, obviously you gotta stand up to bullies and shitty behavior, but at the end of the day, even those people are people and they have their story, right? And there's stuff that made them the way they are. That doesn't necessarily mean that there aren't adults that are responsible for their choices, but it might mean that at least it's not a coincidence the way that they are, and maybe there's a way to help them become better people, lift them up even, like, instead of tearing them down, right? Everyone but Nathan. I mean, yeah. So far, pretty much. And nothing of what Nathan's doing can be excused, but later on we will get a little insight into his brain even. And see a bit of his backstory. But I mean, I'm also... It's the same thing happened with Game of Thrones, and I won't spoil that if you haven't seen it, right? But sometimes I think people also, they confuse knowing the backstory of someone with having sympathy for someone. Because sometimes, just because I know someone's backstory, that doesn't mean that suddenly I think what they're doing is right. It's just that I understand more where they're coming from, I guess. But yeah, it's a fine line. But yeah, I think like erring on the side of compassion is usually good policy. And I mean, of course that means you gotta be vulnerable sometimes, but I guess like being vulnerable and being hurt is like just part of life. I don't know. This game, it always makes me so sappy. His tiny raisin brain. Alright, yeah. He's a pretty big dick. Alright, I'll let the credits run. I'll be right back. Yeah, I mean, absolutely. Agree with the fisherman comment. And I mean, that's... yeah, again, maybe not the right place to get political and all, but there's a good chance this fisherman would have been a Trump voter, right? And I don't necessarily see, or I think that's a good idea of them, but I do kind of like, I realize that there is like people out there who have like worked very hard all their lives, especially physically, and to feel kind of let down by a system that kind of couldn't provide for them. Of course, it doesn't make any sense to me why you would turn to the Republicans then, but I do get that there's a frustration in certain parts of the population that they just don't have any political outlet for, and it's kind of shitty, but that's the way it is. Yeah, and he might be like the fisherman, like, yeah, it's all these, I mean, the Prescotts are from Arcadia Bay, but there's also these, like, financial coastal elites who come to this town and buy up all the fishing rights and made me lose my income, basically, my source of income. Oh no, that's absolutely fine, little gremlin. No, I mean, that's why I do like stream this and put it on YouTube later as well, because I like engaging with other people about it. It's just, yeah, I mean, I know there's like a very, I mean, generally Life is Strange is very well liked as a game, I think. I think it has 97% positive reviews on Steam, but there is a very vocal minority that has a very intense dislike for this game. And, I mean, there's a couple of obvious reasons, right? I mean, it's a very hipstery kind of... I mean, it's been called, by people, it's been called, like, Life is Tumblr or Life is Cringe. It has some, like, cheesily written dialogue, and it has this very, like, sappy emotional undertone in a lot of ways that a lot of people just find, I don't know, probably... Or some people find, like, very, I don't know, naive and stupid and whatever, liberal snowflake, whatever. But I don't know. I personally, I like it mostly. And I think it's one of those pieces of fiction that can, or has the potential of making you a slightly better person. But yeah, let's look at our choices. So we told Kate to go to the police. That's still only 33%. I don't get that. Someone might be able to explain that to me someday, but I think it's absolutely right to go to the police here, even if they are corrupt. I mean, nothing's going to change if people just accept that nothing's going to change, right? You answered Kate Cole. Most people did that, even though Chloe was mad. You didn't try to shoot Frank. That's about 50-50. You saved Kate's life. That's 62% now. Yeah, it used to be a lot lower. You blamed David, you blamed Nathan, you blamed Mr. Jefferson. Interesting. Most people blamed Nathan, which is an understandable reaction, I guess. But yeah. Friend stats. 1. I mean, how is that even possible? Because I'm pretty sure I don't have 100 friends on Steam that have played Life is Strange. How can David get 1% then? Guess that's a mistake or something. You saved Kate's life, 66. Also, only 25% told her to go to the police. You answered Kate's call, 100. You didn't try to shoot Frank. What about the other stats? You didn't water your plant. That's only 29%, but we don't want to drown it, so there. You helped Alyssa. You erased the link to Kate's video, 94%. You were friendly with Taylor, 57%. Again, that might be partly because people just didn't talk to Taylor at all. You rejected Warren's invitation, only 23%, and I still kind of feel bad about this, but I feel like Max is gonna be... I mean, unless you play Max as being in love with Warren, then I guess you would accept his invitation. But I think it's kind of shitty if you... Because Max realizes how much he's into her, and if she doesn't reciprocate, she must realize that he saw this as asking her out on a date. You didn't write a message. Where? Oh, that's right, in Chloe's and Rachel's hideout. Yeah, that was a conscious choice. You didn't tamper with the rail tracks. That's right. You gained entry to the Vortex Cup party. You helped Warren. And you didn't tell on David to Mr. Jefferson. How many chapters does it have? It does have 5 chapters. And now there's a prequel out as well that will have 3 chapters, but only one of those is out yet. And the prequel focuses on Rachel's story 3 years earlier, when Max wasn't there, and how she met Rachel, basically. It's also pretty cool so far. So we're 2 out of 5 in now of the original game. So there's a lot more to come. Yeah. And I'm playing this very slowly. I guess you could like rush through like each episode in 2 hours or something, and I'm like taking more like 4. But yeah. So that's that. Episode 2 of Life is Strange.